Well, better be good. I hit the record button.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, hello, future me.
Right. So we're looking at this place.
Rav is not very impressed.
Rav has good reason not to be. I mean, it is a nice building, but it is trashed. And Bolo has promptly left.
So what's the condition of the bathroom areas, the private baths, the privies, etc.?
I mean,
So
they both appear to be on the 3rd floor, which is not good in an emergency.
the privy just do not have plumbing. They have buckets. And you're pretty sure that most people just dump them out the window onto the street.
Then why have both buckets on the 3rd floor if there's no plumbing? Those are just shitting cupboards. Designated goddamn shitting cupboards. One of them doesn't even have any windows. One of them is literally central, right next to a stairwell.
They probably, from where you're standing, will have to come out of the privy, walk it past where you would be, and go to the side window here, and just dump it out onto the street.
Niall's probably just looking at this and going,
Wait, doesn't that
No.
go down to our patio?
yeah.
If I may also ask an important question. The bottom, the ground floor is supposed to be a tavern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a place for people to eat and drink and not have the bathrooms there.
Yep.
Yep.
Niall's just looking at all of this and just muttering to himself, I used to shit outside and even I find this unsanitary.
Rav wandering around the tap room, looks over at Ven. I don't want it.
Why not?
Well, I don't think we're getting anything else at this rate.
Why would you not want it anyways?
Where
Look at this place.
is...
Oh, like you haven't been in worse drug dens.
I don't remember being in worse drug dens.
I remember picking you up and lifting you out of worse drug dens.
Well, there we go. But I wouldn't live in one of those worst drug dens.
You're right, which is why
Perhaps
we're going
we
to
should
keep
go upstairs. I doubt we'd be actually living in the tap room.
Well, no, not the tap room, but remember he took us up on the...
took us all the way up.
Yeah, he took us on that tour.
Like, this place absolutely needs some work. I'm not going to fight that. It needs a lot of work. But I don't know. I think it might be an investment if we can get it to work.
We would need some expert house flippers to make this work.
Are you telling me? We're in a city filled with construction guilds. I think we're going to be okay.
Nar.
Yo, a lot of money.
Why am I mangling Gnarl's name by removing the L? Gnarl. You hear some scuffing coming from the hall.
Uh-oh. Huh?
From the common room? Oh no.
From the hall. In the
Yeah.
common room. The
Yeah.
hall.
He just kind of stomps out looking confused.
You see a pale violet person just floating up the stairwell upstairs.
Click. Niall turns on his AV recorder.
Did this game get turned into Ghost Adventures?
Hell yes.
It's Ghost Adventures and Fantasy House Flippers all wrapped into one.
It's me, your boy, Niall. I'm so sorry. That was just perfect. I was like, that sounds like a fun utility to have, and immediately, oh shit, ghosts, click. Should have got an EVP recorder.
That's just brilliant. It works so well there, Luke.
Yes.
It worked so well it actually broke Ed.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, now I'll just react in a kind of oh, actually, no, this is really good, and then just hits the button and probably stomps off after the ghost, not really understanding.
I mean, it stops and turns and looks at you at the top of the stairwell, and then it just kind of
No waves.
fades away.
Aw. Yeah, no, I'll just
Check
kind of
your results.
yeah.
Were you able to actually capture it?
Yeah, it captures up to about a minute's worth of footage. So yeah, he stops. It's like a spool of it's like an old VHS cassette, like bolted to the side of his glasses, but a super small one. Just clicks in as little,
I'm saying
and then
check if
plays back again.
I'm saying check if the ghost is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
being captured on the thing, so you can show it off to the rest of the thing.
Oh yeah. He's gonna look back at it. Look back at it.
It's like extremely hazy, and there's like weird artifacting going on. But yeah,
Gnarl
You
also
caught
realizes he accidentally recorded over his cousin's quinceanera.
I mean, all his cousins and siblings are dead, but apart from that, but
I
yeah,
stand by my joke.
and he no, never mind. Yeah, he will run back downstairs. He probably just hits a boom, 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 outside.
I hope that's Gnarl. Show Gnarl.
Guys, we're haunted. Smash cut to the Always Sunny credits. The gang and Vic's a ghost.
Did I not say that this place sucks?
We're talking about it sucks. It's got ghosts. Look, I got a recording.
Are you recording?
Yeah, Rav just kind of walks over, takes his glasses off, and pops them on her face, and then just hits the play button again. So you've just been exposed to, VHS recording for the very first time.
oddly, Gnarls have terrible eyesight.
Okay, so that experience of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Is it that much?
This is the first time she's seen anything like that.
So you're worshipping this obelisk?
Maybe a little.
Well then.
She takes them off and is just like, what? What's in every hell?
Oh, it's a thing I was reading about called audio-visual recording. It basically takes the light that filters in through the lenses and the sound that filters in through these little things you got on the side of the glasses there, and it compresses it and presses it onto that film. And when you play it back, it feeds back into the lenses and back into these little kind of diaphragms you push into your ears, and it plays back what you saw and what you heard.
It didn't take out part of my brain, did it?
No. It's So it's they were actually able to create something. I was mentioning something like this back from home to some of the other engineers. There, it seemed like they were able to get something like this working here.
Yeah. All the references I found were just for pornography, but I felt that this could be applied for, more constructive things like ghosts.
Well, consider me a little spooked. She hands it to the next person who wants to see.
Yeah. So, it's not as good quality as the actual one I saw. Like, it was weird, purple, floaty, translucent thing. It didn't seem, angry, but, yeah.
If you don't mind me pointing out, if we didn't have this video, we've seen a lot of weird purple things recently. Let's just be real.
I mean, yeah, but Look, I made the effort here. I'm being attacked.
No, seriously, I'm actually really impressed. See, here's the thing. You know how much money you can make off of a ghost tour?
Not much, considering that it only takes one righteous paladin to come in and ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but you just don't get an exorcism. That's the thing.
I don't think that was a case of us asking for that to happen. I think that was a case of us getting a very well armed tour group walking in and going, "Yeah, very nice place around here," and then just holy water everywhere. Plus, we don't know if that's the only ghost, and if these ghosts are like friendly or just sad and walk around, or like tear your soul out through your asshole, that kind of thing.
Is that a thing that some ghosts can do?
Very specific privy ghosts, which, considering the plumbing around here, probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Either way, it's not like. Either way, it's a possibility. I'm not gonna get too angry about a ghost until that thing sends a chair flying at my head.
Nala's just pausing.
Knocks on the counter as he says that.
I was going to say, Nala just kind of is leaning over and looking at grabbing a stool, but then thinks better of it.
Well, what are you going to do about the ghost? Is it nothing?
Do you think we could train a ghost? Because like, a ghost probably doesn't need like pay and money, so maybe it can deliver drinks and pull out chairs for people.
I'm not sure how much the people would want to have a ghost that close to them, kind of thing. Because they got used to it, so maybe that might not work very well.
Or that's a selling point. Like we're in Waterdeep. Who here wants a normal life? Normal for like humans.
Oh, well, if you're talking about humans, then
Yeah, exactly.
fucking humans. Yeah. I between the ghosts and the privy situation, and the fact that this place was like a murder house, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So, who's with me in kicking the shit out of this guy until he actually pays us for the job?
I am.
Nice.
I mean, legally, we're not supposed to do that. We have to like hire lawyers
To kick the shit out of him. Nice.
But
no.
that would cost us money, first of all.
Well, yeah.
Well, no,
At the
hang on a
very
second.
least, let's not sign off on this place.
Well, hang on a second. If it's
Let's find out
payment,
more
we
about
need
the ghosts.
bailiffs.
Well, let's find out more about these ghosts as well. He might know more, so let's just figure out what the hell's going on.
All right. Well,
I guess we could go follow it.
yeah. It was going up the stairs from the main hallway at the common rooms. So I guess 3rd floor,
I guess.
and then Batman cut.
To the 3rd floor. Ugh. I hate that the privy sucks so much.
I know.
I kind of have to use it, but it sucks.
I mean, to be fair, considering it's just a bucket, you can pretty much any room is now a privy. So,
What
okay,
is wrong with the privy, anyways?
Do you open the privy door?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I do. I opened it to see what's so bad about this thing.
Let's move your character up there with the rest of them.
Yeah, yeah. 10-4. This is okay for you because you can choose when to sense things. I'm a knoll. My sensory abilities are way beyond anyone else's here. I'll tell you right now, it sucks.
It's a small wood paneled room with a just area to sit with a hole in it, and below that is a wooden bucket. And there's some brackish liquid just sitting in the bucket.
Wait, did the ghost have a shit? Oh no.
You don't think it was the ghost. You hope it wasn't the ghost.
Oh my god, was it the last owners?
I don't have an
They didn't
anti-mass
clean
spectrometer.
it? Oh my god, I hate this. Every single god, I hate this. You know what? Screw lawyers. I'm gonna go.
You actually felt really cold when you got next to that door to the private bath of the master bedroom. Rav.
Like, yeah, like she's like in mid tantrum, about to like go down the stairs, about to
Yes.
she's gonna go beat the crap out of this guy herself, and then she
At
pauses.
Apollo. Yeah, just
She pauses.
you realize your breath was kind of fogging. By the
Slowly, she starts walking down the hall,
Mhm.
not like breaking eye contact with her companions, and then opens the private bathroom.
It's a nice sheen of ice on everything in there, and one of the large, cracked mirrors just has words written in it that are just ice.
Guys, there's spooky stuff too, even spookier than whatever is going on in that privy.
Mid-sentence,
I'll
just the minute she says spooky stuff, Nala's just going at full pelt.
Turning on his-
Probably runs in and skids on the ice.
I go to take a look as well.
Just written in ice is closing time.
Yeah, that's getting on the AV cord. That's being recorded as well.
Not even opening time.
Are we being evicted? Are we being evicted by a ghost?
We can't be evicted. We didn't sign off for it.
It's not our property yet, so they can't do that right now.
Could I make an investigation roll to look around this room and see if there's anything specifically weird, apart from the fact that it's covered in a thin sheet of ice and there's closing time etched onto a mirror?
Yeah.
Like, see if there's one like specifically super cold spot or something like that.
Yeah,
Can I use perception for the same thing?
sure.
My
Oh,
god,
wow.
I had a +6 and I rolled a nat 1.
Super good.
I
Someone
rolled
just sits
basically.
there
I rolled a
shouting.
2.
That's-
I rolled a 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh wow.
God damn it, Tyler.
The thing is that Ven's the only person who's actually enthusiastic about being here.
I mean, I was more enthusiastic, but he's probably just sitting there shouting, "Phantoms!"
But
So
like
they're
he
all-
wants to open this cavern.
So you guys are all standing in the private bathroom, except for Rav, who wandered into the master bedroom.
Correct.
They're just focused on the side of the room that you're at. But when you look back at them, you can kind of see behind 10-4 a face coming out of the wall, looking at you.
I wave. It's right behind you, 10-4.
Marza, they're just making a lot of noise in that bathroom.
Is there an actual ghost in there?
Yeah, it's behind 10-4.
Wait, what? Ah!
Interesting.
Does Temple just totally no-sell it? Just looks around and goes, huh.
Yes.
Just that shaky head movement. It's just gonna make this look like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, this recording's all over the fucking place.
So are you gonna be more clear, or you want to be cryptic like this? Because I mean, like, I'm the only one who really wants to sign off on this place. So
It looks like it's an elven man who's passed away, and his mouth is making movement, but you do not hear anything, and he just kind of vanishes.
Could we do a check to see if we can lip read kind of thing, or
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Um, sure. What would be a good interpersonal
Well, Gnarl
skill?
did. Gnarl
Yeah, I was
did
gonna
take
say.
footage.
I'll say that's probably the last of my recording because I've got about 60 seconds worth of footage. So at that point, he probably has to stop. Because
Yeah.
Insight, maybe.
Insight would probably be your best bet as an interpersonal skill.
Yeah, not me.
wow, I'm rolling super low today. I'm rolling
I was gonna say,
barely above critical failures.
mind
By
if I
a
take that
hair.
insight? Do I get any bonus for having the recording of it?
Yeah, I'll give you a boost.
Advantage
you-
or boost?
Let's do advantage so you get the higher of the two.
Well,
For fuck's sake!
well. So
Oh yeah, I'll take that 19 over that 19. It's still good.
well. Also, I was totally muted while describing Rava's reaction.
Shit. What was Rama's reaction?
It doesn't matter because things have already happened. I'm just going to say that she was temporarily frozen in fear
Fair
because
enough.
otherwise, what I had said was that she was going to reflexively cast a spell when she saw it.
Fair enough.
It may not have been good if you're all standing in a very small bathroom and you're using
She
wild magic.
She might have thrown something through the wall.
Okay, so what was this? What do I glean?
You press the button and you rewatch it. And basically he's lip syncing. You don't belong here. Please leave.
Yeah, he relays that to everyone else.
Well, firstly, at least he was polite and said please. Secondly, okay. Sure.
Yeah, I would like. I mean, of all the stories I've heard about haunted houses, this is one of the first ones where the people there have been politely asked to piss off and not, just murdered one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that being said, if we were in that kind of story, I'm pretty certain we could demolish this house before the ghost could take one of us out.
I want
Are you really going to say something like that? That probably might be provocation.
I'm just saying, if it wants to start shit, we'll end it, but...
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Ghosts. I don't plan on staying. It's yours. Do your thing. Bye. She's going to just calmly leave.
Fair enough.
She goes downstairs and leaves through the front door.
Let me go back to the Troll Skull Manor page. As you're going through that front door, you actually do see a person loitering, trying to look through a window.
You actually go through over here because the stairs are in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
You just go, hey, kid, want to buy a haunted house?
Yeah, and then
Or no, not Brick. Where's the actual person I'm needing? I'm selecting the wrong one. Let's see, object layer. It's Emic that I want, not Embrick. But yeah.
Hi.
Ugh. Hello.
This place is crazy haunted and it sucks. Do you want it?
You don't own this property. It belongs to Volothamp Godarm.
Oh, right. He wanted to give it to us, and I don't want it.
Excuse me, I still want it. Thank you very much.
You can have it. I'm gonna punch that guy.
Wait, right there. You don't want it.
See?
It is haunted.
Oh, good sir, leaning against the deck. Why don't I want it?
No, it's entirely reasonable for you not to want this place. It's haunted, you say? Yes, haunted. Definitely haunted. And it's funny with me.
Yes, Richard, make that insight roll.
I'm gonna roll it too, just because I want to see if he's lying. Personally, so I can call him on his shit. I probably don't.
Why not?
10-4, he probably doesn't believe that it's actually haunted and is just trying to make it seem as terrible as he can.
Try and buy it, basically.
Oh no, he's just trying to make you not want it.
I mean, I'll still got that recording. You know, it's super haunted. Like, I've got recordings of it. It's spooky as all hell.
Oh yeah, you want to see it super?
Yeah, you want to
spooky.
see a dead body? I mean, not like an actual dead body, but like a recording of a ghost.
Oh no.
No, come on, look, it's just over here. It's like
Keep your magic device away from me.
It's not magic. It's perfectly scientific. Click.
Hey, magic.
What are you, some kind of Luddite? Or whatever the equivalent is in the Waterdeep?
You gun knights and your need to foster your weird mechanical technology off on me. I mean, look at that one. He's just moving as he points at 10-4.
Hey.
I'm my own person, right? Good sir.
They also make
Yes.
beer. It's great.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna lie here. 10-4 is the best of us, and if you talk shit about him one more time, I'm putting you through a window.
That would save us money on clearing out the boards.
Save you money.
I'd like to remain.
You can have it.
Yeah, if I'm the only one I'm going to be the only one apparently paying for renovations around here. If I'm the only one who's going to buy it, then yeah.
So why are you getting this property from Volothamp? I mean, I know he was going on about there being ghosts here and buying the property to study them.
Because he stiffed us on the actual payment.
We
He
did a
stiffed
job for him.
you.
We did a job for him, and then he was like, "But I don't actually have any money. Have this house instead." We haven't signed off on it yet.
Right. And how much did he owe you?
I'll be honest with you. I was very drunk at the time.
Oh,
A couple of $100 gold in total.
a couple hundred gold. I could pay you that amount if you were willing to trade the deed to me instead.
I mean, that would mean letting him get away with pulling this kind of bullshit rather than actually paying us.
Why do you want it so bad is the question.
Also a fair point.
Property in Waterdeep is difficult to come by. I did want Troll Skull Manor here to set up a tavern in, and I had to go to a less reputable location and start my establishment there, but I could expand and have quite the place going.
Well, like a franchise.
Or get rid of the other one and sell it off as a home.
Well, then, I mean, why not? Why not? Well, like a TGIF.
I mean, it'd be silly to have two taverns in the same alley.
Oh, they're in the same. Wait, you're just on the road?
Yeah.
What do you want this one for then?
Yeah.
The alley
Yeah,
is named after this place, and this is a historical building.
Oh,
what
it
happened
is?
to? Do you know what happened to the original bar? Like, you know what caused it to shut down in the first place?
It's been a tavern quite a few times. I think the last time, his name was Leaf. He was some elf. He died. Got stabbed.
Oh yeah, that's probably the ghost.
Do they know what happened to him? Well, I mean, like,
Got
did
stabbed.
they catch the guys? What I'm asking.
No. Not
Well-
that I'm aware of.
Was he like stabbed in his sleep, stabbed from the front, stabbed from the side?
Yeah, they just found his body up on the third floor.
Mm.
Oh, that's probably why there's a ghost there on the third floor.
Mm-hmm. Ever catch it in it?
Nah,
Was it you?
no.
How long?
Why
Excellent
would
work,
you ask
Mr.
that?
Baba.
What is wrong with you?
So that's a question. That honestly, that's a question we haven't got time to answer.
Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
She does burst out laughing at this though.
Oh, by the way, Rava. Speaking of which, I've come up with this thing you can breathe into, which tells me if you've overdosed on something. just bringing that up.
Why would you need that?
I mean, you would think that if you're specifically detecting overdoses, I would think being unconscious and foaming at the mouth.
I mean, it's more when she's overdosing on like hallucinogenics that it becomes a bit harder to tell if she's about to like explode.
Fair.
That is a
Anyway.
good device to have.
Mm. Anyway, so you literally want to get this place because it matches the name of the alleyway, even though you've sunk, I'm assuming, quite a lot of money into the pub you've already got down the road.
I mean, I've been making my money back on it pretty well.
Does your pub have plumbing?
I unfortunately didn't pay to have the Sellers Guild install them. A lot of people don't.
This one doesn't have plumbing either.
Yeah, this is why I don't like Waterdeep. Or at least not this part of Waterdeep.
I mean, if you pay, it's not that well, it is expensive, but it's not undoable.
It's literally a rain butt on the top of. It's literally a rain butt on the roof, and just some piping down to the sewer. Like give me a week and a shovel, and I'll do it. Although I'll probably get kicked the shit out of by a bunch of plumbers.
They are pretty adamant about people that aren't members messing with the sewers.
Yeah,
'cause
you don't want-
we know that holes in the ground are fucking sacrosanct around here.
Mm-hmm.
All taking mushrooms and jumping on me.
What?
What?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Bunch of heavy-set Italians taking mushrooms and jumping on you. No, Ravi, you don't want that.
I get that.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about me.
Us taking mushrooms.
Us,
Yeah.
with us
no.
taking mushrooms. And then using you as a trampoline.
I'd object to that on several levels.
I feel
I feel like Emeka's just looking at us, completely derailing this conversation.
personally, I'm down for that.
Thank you for your time, sir. We'll get back to you if we do decide to buy and then subsequently sell this place.
I just think that having some cash on hand would be useful. I mean, you can't really buy a loaf of bread with a building. As he looks over at the Trollskull Manor. nudges his way past Gnarl and starts walking away.
I look like I'm gonna have trouble buying a loaf of bread.
I mean, I don't know if you can keep solid food down at the moment, but yeah.
I don't think I can, honestly.
Raven, when was the last time you actually ate something?
You vaguely remember having some cat the other day.
Oh yeah, we had cat kebabs, didn't we?
Well, we had kebabs.
I'm going to be honest. I'm super tempted to like give him like a handshake followed by a man hug as he goes goodbye, and then just like pick his pocket. Like no fuck. I'm super
Yeah, I mean,
tempted.
he's very suspicious of you guys.
I know, so I won't do it because I know I'll probably get caught. I don't want to.
He's just kind of pushing himself around Gnarl since Gnarl took up the most of like.
So let's go find Voldo.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm assuming you guys are okay with that.
I
Let's
mean,
find
what
out
else
more
is there
from
to
him.
do?
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as somebody buys out my share, I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned that guy was like right here, right at the moment we get shown it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is super suspicious.
He seems to
It
know
makes me
something,
think
which
there's
makes me. This place is more valuable than we think it is. Otherwise, he wouldn't want
Yeah.
it so bad.
I think so too.
Which is why I think it's an investment that we should go for it.
Counterpoint. It's more. It's worth more than is being let on, and therefore we should drive up the price for him.
Which we do that as it, like I said, it's an investment. I'm just saying we shouldn't just toss it out the window and go beat up Volo.
Oh no! Like we go beat up Volo.
No,
We then take his offer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we take the property because like clearly we can sell this for like way more than he was gonna be paying us anyway. And then we go to the guy, Emick. Oh, that's a stupid name. We go to Emick and we're like, hey, so I guess this is pretty valuable to you. So how about your firstborn?
I don't think it's.
I'm assuming we're working down from there because I don't actually want to pick up another child.
Oh
I have
no,
to take care of.
we're definitely working down from there. Hey, I'm older than you.
Versus gives like a wavy hand motion, like not in the ways that count.
Anyway, we'll work our way down from firstborn, unless he just says, "Yes, sure, take my firstborn." In which case, apparently, his firstborn is not really worth that much. So that would mean he'd be a pretty shite father.
Not Emick Froon Jr.
But Papa, all I wanted was a hug.
at which
All I
point we
wanted
reveal
was
it's a
your
straight.
affection, Pa.
At which point we reveal it's a sting operation and take him for everything he's worth for trying to sell his son into slavery.
Oh,
Wait, are we doing the fucking Sting equivalent of Abraham and Isaac?
I guess we are.
It's like a picture of first
Yes?
just pulls out a police badge and goes, "Freeze!" Oh god. Ah shit. This is entrapment and you know it. Shut up, oh god, I can do what I like. You're under
Why are
arrest.
you here, Angel? God told me to kill my son.
Oh.
anyway, first things first. Let's go find Volo.
God damn it, Luke. Now I need to actually read the Old Testament again just to be like, what the fuck is this?
There are many questionable choices made in most religions.
I do like the idea of of like adding like a side note in the Old Testament for for God cops. So just kind of like write your own little verse, like hey, freeze. Can't sacrifice your son, Job. Freeze. Or Brother Abraham. Anyway.
Let's see here. I need a dice for reasons. Oh, okay.
I'm concerned.
Oh, hey, yeah, you rolled a.
I mean, doubles are like perils of the warp, right?
Let's
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna
No.
leave that comic there.
That's how many phantasms are going to attack us.
Definitely nothing to worry about. This is the North Ward.
wow, sick. I'm not going to have you that gross.
That's nasty.
So, what's the role they're at, anyways?
That's a good question.
Nothing. You're good. You're good.
It's probably random encounter. Let's be real. But yeah, let's keep going.
So you guys are going to actually go back to. Let me swap the map out.
Well, of course, we'll get
Actually,
damn.
did we check out the basement, anyways? I don't remember now.
He pointed to it. I don't know if any of you have actually opened it up.
I mean, if no one's gone into the basement, I probably would have gone into the basement.
I would have gone to the
Yeah,
basement.
I-
I just saw the
I-
sign for it now. So, yeah, we
Go.
would have gone to. I just saw the sign for it now. That's just saying. Did anyone ever go in there?
Everyone walks outside, goes like, "Yeah, it's going to." And then someone just 10 just goes, "Did any of us actually look in the basement?" And we just freeze,
I
smash
put
cut to
my
the
character
basement.
token there. I assumed I did at one point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was probably looking at other people's tokens. I'm sorry, dude.
I've gone out the wall. There we go.
You just see in the cellar. It's cavernous with loose cobblestone walls and a hard packed earth underneath. You smell a horrific smell of vinegar coming from down here, and you can see a number of casks that are still down here.
Nala's probably gagging.
Mhm.
This is so bad. Oh my!
I'm out. I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
This is
These-
awful. This is the
these have-
worst.
These have definitely gone past fermentation and have actually spoiled.
Can I use my brewery skill to see if any of it's actually usable or anything I can salvage from here?
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
What stat should I use for my brewery?
Let's see. Let's just use your intellect stat, but we'll give you advantage because you're proficient with brewing.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
19.
You know that you could probably use this to clean things, but you definitely should not give this to anyone to consume.
I was looking. If any...
Also, you should probably dilute it if you're going to clean with it. Really, you should just dump it down a sewer somewhere when no one's watching.
Which will, at the very least, really drastically clean the sewer. I may just have a little. May I poke around to just see if there's anything else here apart from the barrels of intensive industrial grade vinegar?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. If you're gonna look.
17.
You see in the corner of the wine cellar that the earth is less hard packed. Looks like somebody had dug and buried something.
How big is this patch of earth? Are we talking corpse sized?
It's a good 4 feet by 4 feet.
Oh, good, a child.
Well, it can actually be just longer, deeper in two.
I suppose they could have dismembered the body. Yeah, and I was just going to casually start pouring acid with like one hand over his face. Trying
What'd you find there, Null?
Hang on. I found someone's buried something here. Oh, this.
Okay.
Oh, my
Hello?
eyes.
Let me take care of it. I don't mind it as much.
Oh, please. Thank you.
So you're gonna dig this up?
Yeah.
Make an
Well-
agility check as you are another landmine.
You know, it's not as hard as you would think. Do you have any tools specifically for digging? Otherwise, it's just gonna take you more time.
I'm pretty sure the Dungeoneers pack has a. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's a shovel.
Probably. It's about a foot of dirt before you start getting to bones.
Called it.
Yep.
Well,
Oh.
What's less weird is the set of dentures you find.
less?
more
What kind?
weird.
What kind of dentures?
More weird. They're brass. And they're fanged?
Uh,
10-4, what's in there?
Some bones and some weird bronze dentures.
Okay.
Does anyone know of anything that uses that?
May I make a medicine check?
I guess.
I mean, forensics?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's a vampire. It's a very old vampire. Everyone run.
I mean, it's less vampire because the canines aren't the only sharpened teeth.
Oh, fair enough.
Weirdly, they match some marks on the bones.
Wait, what?
What?
Does this remind me of any legends? Can I like history it or something?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no. Whoever.
10-4 doesn't know the local
have
history
the
very well.
feel of a hag's teeth.
Hmm. Oh, right! This place was an orphanage. Run by a hag. I remember that story now.
How did nobody find this for generations? No, wait. This was recently, like, well, this is like recently turned Earth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can we some kind of check to see how?
It's less packed, but yeah. There was a barrel of vinegar near it, but
Never mind.
yeah.
I didn't see anything. I was trying to
That's
see.
weird.
I was trying to see how old this, like, how new is this hole is, but nope. I actually failed that check.
But mind if I give that a crack?
Definitely, and more of a reason to not own this property.
May I make a quick investigation or perception just to see if...
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception.
14.
I mean, it's a wine cellar. There were some casks near it. I guess if you weren't looking closely, it's not very well lit.
Hmm.
But really, somebody should have noticed this.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, I'm also going to look to 10-4 and go, I mean, well, probably leave the cellar before discussing it further because...
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah, yeah. Just this waft of vinegar as everyone comes out of the basement, goes outside.
So 10-4, are you going to take the dentition with you?
Did everyone else leave it? If not,
Yeah.
I'll just
They left it.
Yeah, take it. Take it.
Eh,
Take them, put them on. Consume the flesh of your enemies.
give them myself another unarmed attack.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bite is a real fucking good thing to have.
I can headbutt instead.
Oh, fine.
I see. Okay. Did anyone have a general idea of how old those bones are? Something we should.
Oh, those are old bones.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So what do you guys? So we're just gonna go talk to Volo and say no thanks, and we'll
Boy.
take we'll take we'll take payments slowly over time instead.
Well, probably best if we just hey Rava, and I've completely forgotten John's character's name. My brain is not
Marza.
braining. Marza, there we go. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the right sheet. So there was some like bones in the basement.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so like dead bodies in the basement and ghosts
Great.
on the third floor, and no sufficient plumbing. And it might be kind of points to where 10-4 is holding like the copper dentures and goes, that might all backdate to when the hag was there.
Oh,
Little thing though, which is just kind of confusing me. If that stuff had been there since the whole thing with the hag, then generations of people have been moving barrels around there and not noticed like a patch of turned over earth where all that stuff was buried, which seems
do you
Well, they
suppose
might-
that
seems
perhaps
unusual.
it was,
or something they knew about and they don't want to look at. Maybe.
or
I mean,
perhaps they were buried more recently.
I'm starting to think a certain someone might have possibly done that.
Would a certain someone?
A
Emic
certain
or whatever his
someone-
name is.
The certain someone who wanted to buy this place.
Or who's trying to sell the place.
Why would someone want to make this place haunted in order to sell it?
I'm saying they found something they don't want or trying to get rid of it. This place now.
Shrug.
So, should we prod at him about that? Be like, hey, so what about the bones in the basement?
Yeah.
Are you talking about asking Volo or asking a McFroon?
Ralvo was talking about asking or prodding the Emic, he said?
Yeah, Emic.
Emic, yeah. Ralvo was talking about prodding Emic and being like, hey, so what about the bones?
So let's chat about bones.
I guess I'll go.
Why is the DM continually rolling a D100?
That's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Stop it. Please don't. Here's how
Is there-
many ghosts are in there building
Is
up
there
slowly.
is there anything I can roll to see what that D100 is?
You can't roll break the fourth wall.
That's not an option.
I know.
That's me not wanting to use a roller you can't see.
No, there is nothing more intimidating than just seeing the GM pull a dice out, roll it behind their screen, and just smile.
Yeah.
Or just go, huh, and then make a note. With mine, it's marking off a segment on a clock and going, no, it's fine.
Yeah,
and when it completes, and nothing happens.
best part
Stars were
about
not right.
Poverty Pocket System. Anyways, I'm willing to go talk to Volo if you want to go.
Sure, we can talk to him, and then if we're feeling it, we can go interrogate Emic. Like, hey, you put those buns there.
I mean, I was offering to split up, but okay.
Oh,
Oh,
well, you want to split up? But I mean, all things considered, like Rollo is on the other side of town, and Emic is like over there.
you're not
Fair.
wrong.
Fair. Let's go talk to Emic then, I guess. It's not Emic, it's the other guy.
Although you're not there. Let's just push him back. Put Rav closer to the others. And yeah, you had seen earlier. Let me grab Emic's token. Him go into this building over here.
All right, we're just getting this over with.
Oh, that's the wrong button. As I remove myself from Roll20 once again. So you guys are going to go to see Emic's tavern he currently is running?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you guys wander that way. You're currently outside of Troll Skull Manor. See a young woman coming out of her shop to look at you guys.
Wave at her.
She nods her head to you before starting to sweep her front stoop.
Oh. Man, where is this guy's place again?
Over here.
Sure, lead the way.
Okay. Either way.
Are you gonna knock on that door?
I mean, it's a tavern, right? You can go in. Is the sign here? Like, is this a door that we can legally enter? Are we trespassing?
There's a sign over here on this door.
Okay, then
Oh,
I
yeah,
go
whoops.
through this door.
I wonder the people who live in this building are just like, God damn it, no, taverns around the corner. Oh, sorry.
I assumed the big wide rectangle here was
Yeah.
was the sign or something.
No,
Well,
that's a separate building.
I was going to say, I imagine this door on the street here is probably where the actual. Never mind.
So you see a much smaller area with a couple tables and a just setup that is not as good as Troll Skull. And Emic's just there cleaning a mug. Oh,
Hi.
so you decided you would sell to me.
We just want to talk about something. I turned to Gnarl and said, "Look how much smaller this place is. Like, seriously, we got good property over there. I swear. Just needs to be fixed up, and we can like work with it, man."
Look, it's
What are we gonna do
comparative.
about what are we gonna do about the bones? How do you
We're
feel
gonna-
about the bones?
We're gonna do something with that. I'm just saying, like, we're acting like we're in freaking water deep. Half the building probably have bones somewhere in them.
Well, I mean, you build buildings with bones in them as like just part of a weird thing, but you don't add the bones later.
You're right. I'm just saying. Anyways, hi.
Oh,
Bones, huh?
Bones.
Wait, is this guy stuttering already? How close is he to saying zoinks?
Eh. He doesn't look like he likes the idea of bones. He does seem like Scooby Doo-ish. So I'll give you that.
Rob walks over, peers at his neck to see if there's a fancy mask that can be taken off.
Nope. Just a really unsightly mole.
Please don't try and peel his face off, Rava. We got into trouble last time.
When's the last time I tried to peel someone's face off?
You don't remember
You don't
it.
remember it.
Oh, I wish I remember that. That sounds like fun.
No, it wasn't. It took a lot of time to make sure nothing. You didn't get in too much trouble for that.
That poor old man. You were pulling at his neck flaps and just going, take it off, admit what you've done.
I'm beginning to consider the possibility that you're making this up.
No.
No.
Roll insight.
No, just kind of wiggles his hand in the maybe kind of way.
So can I get you a drink?
No, I'm fine.
Ralph considers it. Considers it.
She is also fine.
I'm also fine.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, you're definitely fine. I just have this excellent spiced wine. And I wouldn't be opposed to sharing. And he just starts pouring some of it into a cup.
Miles is going to have a bit of a look around at the clientele around here.
They're just some people from around the area.
Just random
So no, like-
people.
No
Yeah.
Zents or anything like that.
No.
Okay, good. I was going to say, you look around, they're all armed.
There's a couple halflings. A man who looks like he's been doing something involving dyeing leather, since his hands are just covered in just dye. And a woman just drinking heavily.
I don't blame her. She's got the right idea. Whoa.
Just out of
I
character,
clearly
someone
didn't drink. My accent just went from Irish to Southern real fast.
Oops.
I was going to say, someone else is going to have to do the talking because I am not a charisma character.
I'm not one either.
I am.
So, here's the thing. You want that business like something fierce. But you know for a fact, Mr. Emick, that it's not really, you can't really do much with it. Right?
You're right to be sure.
But you want it so bad. You would
No.
give us your firstborn child for it.
I don't have a child?
Metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically speaking.
He would
Oh.
give his right nut for this.
You would you give your right testicle for it?
No?
Well,
So
that's a
covering up your crimes isn't that important?
Wait,
Slams a fist on
what
the table.
crimes? What are you talking about?
We know about the bones, Emick. We know all about the bones.
What the hell is she talking about.
no, just kind of. Oh, I was gonna say 10-4's got the dentures.
I grab the drink and I push it in Robin's direction, just like, look. The simple fact is, you want that house. You want that house for a big reason, and sure, this is a small tavern, but I'm pretty sure the investment to make that place thrivable is going to be a lot more than it's worth, especially considering this place. So we all know we're not done. We all know there's something more going on here than you're just wanting a nice, bigger building and a little bit more notoriety. You've got a nice little place here. It's fine. It's probably making you money. Then why do you want Trollskull Manor? If not for the fact that we found recently buried bodies in the basement, and you want to hide
You
something.
found
don't you?
what in the basement?
The bones.
And some
Have you called the city watch?
The bones.
the old
We're
bones.
getting on that. We're just yelling
These
at you
bones
right now
are
first.
they look pretty
Why
old.
though?
Hold on.
I'm imagining everyone in the
Please,
tavern's just
Come and be
looking.
the adults. Please.
Someone roll insight for fuck's sake.
Is 6 insight enough to know that he's?
I don't know. He is acting like he doesn't know what's going on. Clearly, he knows something.
Bravo,
No.
roll it, please.
Now is the time for everyone to roll insight really badly and just keep blaming this guy. Oh
There
no!
we go.
Oh no, I'm good. Actually,
You know that from what the others have said, because you didn't personally look, that the bones at this point are just bleached. It's an old thing. If it was the hag, because those were haggis fangs, then it would have had to have taken place a good 80 years ago. And this man does not look like he's 80 years old. He's a human, and they always look young, but he looks particularly young. You'd say he's like only in his 30s, so he's a wee lad.
is this just Rava's? What Rava's getting?
Yeah, that he has nothing to do with this. Only Rabbit's getting this.
Okay, so she stops. She thinks. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that humans have a very short lifespan.
Ven just looks at Rava and is like, he just looks at Rava and is like,
Well, like the bones would have to be like 80 years old, and this guy is like 30.
"Smack it for following your fucking lead." Okay.
Right. So
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted the property because it's famous and it's been a tavern before, and I thought I could make more money, and I was willing to take out loans. But leave, please leave. I don't want to have anything to do with you guys.
well,
I think
Rafa,
I'll
I think
talk
you're
to
stuck with
Volo.
it.
You don't know this. And he just is done with you guys.
Just as planned.
Well, that went well, guys.
No, just
So-
pauses and goes. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, now he'll
I
probably pay
don't.
for
Can
our.
we just lose our potential buyers so we don't have to worry about working with the property?
Oh no! It looks like we'll have to actually own it, and maybe he'll talk to Volo, and we'll be able to get more money for renovations, and therefore make the place actually livable without spending our own money.
Darrell.
Son of a. mustache
Hmm?
got.
Now we're leaving.
All right, fine.
As you are leaving, you see one of the halflings is going up to check on Epic since he seems to be shooken.
All right. So,
I'm glad we're making friends already.
if we open up a tavern anyway, we're gonna run this guy out of business.
Yeah.
Right. So, now that Rava has scared off the only buyer, and the only the option we have now is to actually take the place. What do we do about the ghost?
I don't know. I have no idea what to do about the ghost.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe figure out who did the crime. That'll help. All else fails, we do the paladin thing.
Will we just hire a paladin?
I don't see why not.
Do they take money?
Well, if they don't, then that's even better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless they burn the place to the ground, then that's less good.
No, that would be bad.
All else fails, you just donate it. You say like, "Hey, here's $100 for the church. Can you come do an exorcism for us?" Like,
I just want some perky young paladin to wander up. The knighthood of Lathander are always here to be of service. Praise the sun.
Damn it.
Okay, no. If we can find a paladin based off Solaire, campaign over. I'm going with that guy.
Yeah.
We will engage in jolly cooperation, and it would be wonderful.
So, do we want to deal with this ghost? Is this a thing we're going to do?
I guess so.
I guess we
Alright.
have to. But
Yeah,
after
seems
we
like
go punch Volo for throwing
Okay,
this
yeah,
thing at us.
yeah, definitely. Okay, Volo. Well, because also Volo might know more about the whole haunted thing if he's had this property for a
Yes.
while.
You may have some. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe that's why he bought this house.
Why?
He
What?
said he needed something for one of his books.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he did
When-
say he would. Wait, he said he was researching it, didn't
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
searching
You
ghosts.
vaguely remember. Oh yes, I'm working on my book. It's my guide to specters and spirits. Volo's guide to specters and spirits.
We're gonna milk this guy for everything he's worth.
he? I mean, if you think he's into that. Oh, you mean just extort him? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Let me put the pumps away.
Oh.
Horrible mechanical. No. Just end that thought right there.
Let's just go get to Volo.
This is not ERP. Let's please stop.
Right. So where's Volo at?
Probably he's wandered back to his favorite tavern.
Right. That's like way on the other side of the map, right?
Uh-huh. So you guys are currently. Let me minimize this map so that I can see multiple things. In the North Ward at Troll Skull Alley.
You're where I am, and Volo's where Tinfor is.
Okay. Yeah, no,
And-
that's a bullshit amount of distance to go down to just go kick somebody in the ass.
Well, kick somebody's
Says
ass
you.
and also get information about.
I mean,
the
we're
place,
going
but-
to get a bus. We're going to get information.
Yeah,
And we can probably ask him for expenses. He probably has at least a copper on him.
yeah. Making our way downtown, going fast, riding with my friends
Oh,
to kick some guy's ass.
less awe.
I mean, it won't be your
More
ass.
awe.
Look, nothing brings a group of friends together quite like circle booting some asshole for fucking us over. No, just me.
No,
All right,
no,
fine.
I'm with you.
Let me go make another JoJo meme real quick.
Oh no.
I mean, it's clearly going to be Rava sipping the wine and joining in.
Yeah.
I was going to say everybody else wanting to kick Volo's ass, and then Ven wanting to kick Volo's ass because he's been cool with it so far.
So yeah, if everyone's, I imagine we get a bus down to the yawning portal again.
Yes, you can. Oddly, there's actually the person who's driving the bus is it's going a lot slower than usual, and he's just basically saying famous locations along the North Ward the entire way. You're pretty sure this
we
is a
got
tour
the
bus.
tourist bus. God damn it! Oh no!
Just take any longer.
I imagine Niall's actually probably enjoying it. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that someone got stabbed there."
And that alley is Three Daggers Alley. No one knows why, but 3 flying daggers just will appear in there every once in a while, and they'll try and stab you. So you got to be very careful and never go in there after dark.
Niall's probably put a fresh roll of film in his glasses and is recording some of this. Wow, neat.
I kind of. So what does it actually do mechanic wise? Your glasses, anyways.
Basically, they record up to 60 seconds of audio, video, or both.
Which
and
can
I
be
can
very useful.
Yeah, and then I
in
can play it
peppers.
back. And it's also not affected by magic, so it means if someone's like, no, you can't use I can't remember the one where you can eavesdrop on people. I can just sit there calmly recording absolutely everything.
So you guys go along. He's just like starts calling out the court of the White Bull in the trade ward. But yeah, eventually, after way too much information, you guys end up getting back to the yawning portal.
Ven, don't drink ghosts.
I mean, let's be fair, that's probably the most that he knows about spirits.
Ah!
Nice. Oh, it's not a session unless it's the JoJo meme. Thank you.
Wrong thing to be pushing you guys to. There we go. And make sure, because I have not gotten this ready after reusing. Yeah, I'll say that it's still the same looking. Though it's still at his table.
Update my health.
And let me look at this meme.
Excuse me while I look at this meme. that lesser known Jimi Hendrix lyric. Excuse me while I check this meme.
Mhm.
I completely fucked that entirely. I'm so sorry.
But yep, Bolo's sitting at a table, writing.
Volo.
Oh, good, you're here. I have excellent news. Mr.
you?
Yes, Mr. Neverember, he came by and wished to thank you, so he said he'd pay all of the fees for the transfer, so we won't need any additional funds to get that transferred for you.
This is fellow right here, right? So we can surround him intimidatingly.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I pull up in this chair and sit in it backwards.
What, so you're facing the wrong way? Oh, no,
No,
wait.
no. So the chair's backwards. I'm facing him.
Rava like partly sits on the edge of the table.
Volo, can I ask you a serious question? Volo, my friend.
Dearest of all my friends.
Yes.
Did you know the place was haunted?
Well, that's why I bought it for my book. It's easy enough to take care of, though. Just need to get a good priest or paladin.
Did you know there were bones buried in the basement?
What? No, I didn't.
I motioned to 10-4 to toss him the teeth.
Oh, God, he just fumbles the catch and they bite him.
I just went like toss him the table, but okay.
I had on the table.
Oh, God, so they did like the little wind-up teacher.
Someone used prestidigitation to make it do that.
No.
Okay.
No. So you do toss them to the table then? 10-4?
Yes.
He just looks at them, just disgusted. What is this?
Apparently the hag's teeth or something.
Hag's teeth? I want nothing to do with this.
Well, you're the one who's given us the house. And maybe we don't want anything to do with hag's teeth either.
No.
We
I
don't want
mean,
to do...
this is horrific. Toss it down the portal. Ugh.
If somebody does that, they do that. I'm just like,
Well, no, probably just snatches them up and then just goes, I mean, if you thought this place was haunted and you didn't know about this, then surely you must know if this is like a bigger problem.
see, here's the thing. It's one thing to give us like a kind of a rundown place and expect us to renovate
I
it
don't
on our own
know.
dime.
Gnarl, it might be a problem. Give me an Arcana check on those teeth.
Goddamn, how do I manage to have 2 points in Arcana? I suppose it's intelligence.
Nah, it's not a problem.
Oh, damn it.
I think that's like 2 nat ones I rolled so far. Yeah.
Does anyone else have a kind of check they can also do as well?
I mean, I expect one of our magic users to have it, hopefully.
Can someone else take a cannon users take a look at this?
How magically bullshit are these teeth?
Yeah, and now just kind of sniffs them and goes, well, I mean, smells like old lady, but that's not necessarily evil, just not
I
nice.
don't have
Sorry.
I don't have a proficiency in it. I'll roll
Just
it.
shoves it
Just
at
roll,
Rava.
just roll it. You know,
I'll roll it. I got yeah, John's got it.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out I am not trained in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither am I.
None of us have Arcana, seriously?
Look, if you haven't figured it out,
We're not
Martha's whole
about
deal is
party.
just being fantasy Batman.
Fair.
Which is fair, which is good.
So, you recognize that these fanged teeth are giving you the same sort of vibe you get every once in a while when you draw power from your pact.
That's not good. That's
What's
a very
wrong?
not good thing.
Look, that's the thing. It's one thing for you to sell us, a rundown place and expect us to renovate it on our own dime. It's one thing to give us that place when it's haunted, and one, expect us to fix that on our own dime as well, and two, one that has bodies buried in the basement and that sort of thing.
It's true, and it is my property. I'll before I give you the property, I'll get the city watch in, and we'll make sure it's cleaned up. We'll deal with the bodies. Just
I hate that.
That
I hate that you say this. I hate
That-
that word. I hate those words. We'll deal with the bodies. I hate it
that
so much.
that's fine. So
It's fine. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I have nothing else to pay you though.
How is that book doing, anyways?
That's making progress. Of course, I would never show you until it's completely done.
Oh, I'm not even thinking, am I? I'll just take off his AV recorders and hand them over to Floon. I
Not
recorded. Also, not Floon.
Volo.
Volo. And goes, I made some recordings of one of the ghosts. I think it was an elf.
Really?
I think he was one of the previous owners.
We got name was like Finn or something like that.
What's a recording?
Oh, he just gives him like a quick.
Just watch it.
Oh, yeah, just goes right. Put these on, and then just rewinds and presses play.
He is no longer paying attention to you guys.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Now we need to distract us when I pickpocket him.
Harold, while he's distracted, you're gonna want to get rid of those teeth.
I suppose I should perform the banishment ritual of my clan. He turns to the void.
Is the magic
Winds
word
one arm back. Shut up. Also, yes. Yeah, he just kind of growls some things in knowledge and then goes, "Well, it's going hard. Yeet! Boom!" Ricochets them off the far side of the portal into the void. I mean, normally you'd have to piss him wherever you threw it, but I think that'd be unsociable here.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple clanking sounds and it's hitting things on its way down.
That troll was clawing its way back up again and then just takes a set of teeth to the face. Oh, you know what? Screw it.
The very end, you hear a plopping sound and a dull scream.
I feel like I've gained 1 XP somehow.
This entirely narrative-driven experience.
Oh no, it's like Dark
That's-
Souls, where you just walk into a location and suddenly you gain 50 souls. Like, oh, someone fucked up.
Oh.
Okay. Fair enough then. So when he's finished, no, we'll take the specs back.
Oh, this is excellent footage. I need to. He just starts writing down things.
I mean, if you're interested, I probably could make another pair of these. If you want to use them
Really?
for ghost hunting. I mean,
Oh,
they only work for about a minute, but you can record back over it or get extra tape for it.
but I do not have the funds. What I do though, I will come find you.
Yeah.
I'm getting the impression that he really doesn't have the money now, and it makes me feel bad.
Right.
Oh, do not worry. I am going to get my money from my book sales in Cholt. It's just I haven't had it brought to me yet. Any day though.
No one kind of narrows his eyes from when it goes, is there like someone who's supposed to be bringing you the money?
Yes.
Who?
Oh, I hired a personal solicitor. He's supposed to be bringing me the funds from my sales.
Someone trustworthy.
Yes,
Someone
of course.
someone good at
It's-
defending themselves?
Yes, but it's never entirely safe, especially travel from someplace as far as Cholt. It's the southern continent.
Yeah, we know the Southerners can like bloody savages.
I mean, there's northern savages too. Really, Most places, they're savages. Heck, your people would be considered horrific savages by most.
I was just very carefully going to put the glasses back on.
It's
And
like,
then
I'll let you
get
handle
it
this
back.
one.
It's strange, I went tactically deaf there for a second. Maybe we could look into this for you.
Look into my solicitor? I mean, it would be hard to hire a boat to go down to Jolt just to check on him, and he should be back soon.
I mean, do you know what boat he would have taken?
I know.
Gnarl,
Yeah.
I understand and I enjoy your entrepreneurial spirit, but the man is already paying us in a house. I don't believe he's in a position to hire us for more things.
Yeah.
I know. I was just thinking. I'll just help him out.
Right. Well, I know you can't share the contents of your book with us, but anything you know about the resident ghost?
Mhm. He looked like he was an elf, so he was probably the last owner. He ran Troll Manor as a tavern till he got stabbed one night in an aborted burglary.
Was the murderer ever caught?
No,
Hmm.
Was anything stolen afterwards, or
not quite a bit actually.
like what?
It's more the lack of things.
So, was it?
nothing was stolen then.
So was it basically
I
more
mean,
than
he
one?
had no plates or cutlery or anything in his upper floors.
So did that, was it enough that
Candlesticks were missing.
was it enough that one person could carry it, or would it have he required some friends to help him carry everything away?
Could have been all night. I don't know. All I know is he was burgled and stabbed to death. It really was a sword affair. I did want to talk to him about it if I could meet him.
Talk to him about what?
What happened to him? What it's like to be dead?
Do you wanna?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I did not have the money to pay you, so I figured a nice piece of property for you would be better than me specifically using that house and that ghost for my book. But with the information I just gleaned now, I have so much more. Violet, such a nice color for a ghost to be.
Does that mean something in particular?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. I'll have to study more.
Right. Okay. Well,
In that case, let's just get this house signed off then, and
mhm.
we can figure out what to do with it.
Oh, so you will be taking the house. I was worried it wasn't enough.
Well, I mean,
Ven's taking it at least.
the value has dropped somewhat having discovered the body in the basement, but
Like I said, we can get the city watch in there to take care of it.
mm-hmm. I mean, for the time being, having it is better than having nothing,
Yeah.
even if we don't do anything with it. We can just find a seller who we don't harass into being uninterested in it.
Wait, who did you harass? Who wanted it?
Some Enic guy.
Hivik.
He owned the tavern that was like across the street.
I've went into Troll Skull a couple times, and I found him staring through the slats in the windows. He's kind of obsessed.
Yeah, well, apparently tell him what bodies in the basement, and that's enough to scare him off.
I should
I mean, the
really.
fact that you were blaming him for those bodies probably didn't help.
Eh,
Hey, to be fair, I forgot that humans don't look like that. Don't look that young, while also 80. So
I mean, I hate to tell you this, but some say Durnan, and he looks over behind the counter. Durnan's been here for centuries.
I saw firsthand what he can do with the greatsword.
great
I
axe.
don't think Death herself could actually come and claim him.
Yeah, no, it's it's whatever. We're gonna take this house. There's not a lot we can do about it right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll go find a magistrate and I'll set up a meeting. We'll get you guys all signed on as co-owners, and we'll be good, right?
We'll be good.
Yeah.
I guess.
It'll be fine. You'll see. After some renovations, you can make this into anything you want it to be.
First things first.
I was just staring into the distance for a few moments, then just goes, "How much money do people want to bet by the time we get back it's on fire?"
Starts to, like knock on the table. I'm not gonna bet on that. I'm not gonna. Ugh.
I want to bet on that. Two gold pieces.
That
Odds
it is or that it isn't.
That it is.
All right, I'll take those. I'll take those odds.
All right. Well, do you think just threatening a ghost that we're going to bring a priest will be enough?
Probably not.
Just
No.
serve an eviction notice to a ghost? Nah.
You'll have to let me know if it is or it isn't. I don't know that ghosts can be intimidated.
We might
Maybe
want
they
to
can.
bring. We might want to bring maybe a higher priest to speak with dead if we have to. But
Oh god. Why is the DM still rolling dice?
Hey, ignore it.
Right. Let's go back to that house now. See
Yeah.
if we can find a ghost.
Was that the "is it on fire" dice?
Yeah. Let's just get this on before it gets worse.
It's either going to be we get back and the house is on fire, or we get back and the hag's teeth are just sitting there waiting for us.
Oh god. I've never seen a set of false teeth look reproachful, but here we are. So bustle the way back again.
Actually, before you guys go, Volo does manage to walk you because it's much quicker to stay in the area and find the magistrate than it is to go all the way back to the north ward, since most of the magistrate's offices are in the central ward. So let me actually.
we're signing it off right now, basically.
Yeah, he's gonna give you the property to right now.
And he's going to get somebody to go in and get those bodies out of the.
Yeah. So let me just pull this up. So yeah, he ends up taking you to the castle ward, to a courthouse right near Castle Waterdeep. So it's probably right around here in near Hillock Court. And goes in and starts talking to people. Eventually, he finds a tiefling, red-skinned tiefling, and turns out she is named Kylene Summerhelve, and she's willing to deal with getting your paperwork processed. She does say that there is an estate transfer tax of 25 gold, but Volo pays that with the money he got from Bernaire in order to get that deed transferred. And he does let her know about the body, and she talks to some people, and they tell you that some priests are going to be going over to collect the dead.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Waterdeep, where bureaucracy actually works quickly and efficiently. What kind of madness is this?
Why do they have dead in the ground? But if you're willing to pay someone, they're willing to take care of something.
Yeah.
It's like when you let the devils actually run, the infrastructure shit actually works more efficiently.
Some things are still terrible because shit works eventually.
Yikes. Oh, excuse me.
I'm just trying to remember what priesthood was specifically in charge of the dead, because I unfortunately do not know enough about this setting. Let's see, that would be in Sword Coast Adventurer Guide, Religions in the Realms. Where is my dead god? Not Val, he is the god of death. Well, murder.
But it looks, I think you've got Order of the Sun Soul. I mean, these are mostly for dealing with the undead, but they are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jurgle, the final scribe, the pitless one, the black seneschal. He's basically the god who had most of his powers taken away and became a lesser god.
It's like you need to sit down. You need to have a godly time out.
He just got bored of being the god of death and basically gave his powers to three different gods who were once mortal. So he gave up his powers to Bane, Baal, and Merkel. Merkel's like the big god of death now, except he got killed. So Jurgle's still just kind of there as a god of death. But yeah, basically his clerics are like morticians. So yes, they go send out some priests of Jurgle to go take care of your dead bodies. So Kylene's, well, she's taking care of your paperwork. So do you intend this to be a residence, or are you going to make this a business?
Well, there is a tavern in the lower floor, so I was hoping to renovate that.
Oh. Personally, or are you going to do it through the much advised guilds? Also, if you're going to be opening a tavern, have you gotten in contact with the correct guilds.
We literally just got this place, or we literally just got into negotiations for this place this morning. We're still figuring things out, but
Oh,
we'll probably do guild. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't.
there's definitely no reason not to. In fact, it's probably a good idea to be a member of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. They don't take kindly to competition within city limits. And they can get you all taken care of.
I
Get
am.
the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasticers Guild to help renovate the Cellars and Plumbers Guild. You're what, miss?
Oh, nothing. I just realized that I'm sober.
Oh, I don't recommend doing that, especially if you're at the courthouse.
Ugh. She just like whispers to Ven, who seems to be the one like taking charge on this. I think just as your attorney, uh the innkeepers guild, so they'll probably be real rude.
Maybe, but we
Oh, I
just
wouldn't
gotta.
think that they're that rude. Also, you're very, very hearable.
What? I
You're
was
not
whispering.
whispering. Not good enough. But they're the Fellowship of Innkeepers. They're quite friendly.
Mm,
It's better to go through the official channel just in case. That way we can also get all the other stuff we need to supply the tavern. Otherwise, they can probably get us blacklisted.
Yeah.
ugh, what do I care? Sure, do your thing.
I don't. I think before we start, we should at least make sure the place is presentable, so before we even start thinking about opening it up. Right now, it's just an empty building. We don't even have anything to use. So, how long does the paperwork take, anyways, for this thing?
Well, the implication was that the guild would actually help us organize, getting all of those things handled.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
And also probably there's gonna be a lot of guild fees. Maybe they'll be willing to help with that, but I don't know.
Right. Um, First things first, let's get the paperwork finished. Then we can look into how much it would actually cost to turn this into a business. And then we can look at how we're going to get the money to pay for that.
Not from me.
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
So I'm just going to put a to be determined on the purpose of the building, and if you would sign here.
Mm-hmm.
And she passes the sheet of paper around.
Yep. I mean, Marza will sign. She at least wants her name on the property so that so somebody can, if this whole tavern thing doesn't work out, or if she isn't interested in doing it, somebody can buy out her share.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Fair enough. In that case, after that, yeah, she gives you each a copy of the deed. Of course, she sends it off to three very disgruntled-looking scribes to make multiple copies of it.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm assuming there's some sort of copy document like cantrip that they've got a level 1 wizard just sitting there doing all day.
No, she's literally making 3 apprentices write these out in triplicate.
Ugh.
But then it's supposed to make sure that all copies have the same text. And there has to be a cantrip to verify that the triplicate is actual triplicate.
I mean, it like
Because one can maybe misspell a word here or there, it kind of makes the triplicate thing not
well,
work
I
as
mean, in that case, you would go to one of the other people who has the contract and be like, "Hey, these are the same contracts, effectively."
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Mhm. So the city has 1 copy, and you guys each have a copy
Mhm.
of the deed to the Troll Skull Manor now. If you want
Right.
to put that in your inventories.
Look, on the absolute bright side, now we don't have to pay for inns.
I mean, until there's actually a good bed in there, I'm still totally paying for an inn.
Yes, I would not sleep in there, Volo says. At least not until you have it renovated.
Someone's never been a roadside adventure, and it shows.
Yeah.
So no need for a bed.
I mean, there's a difference between camping and being in a dank hovel.
The only reason why I would say even if it was a nice building is still if the ghost you don't want to sleep with it potentially attacking you in there. So do
Mhm.
that first. So we should at least make sure that the ghosts are dealt with and it's actually safe to sleep in there before we can use it as at least a resting point.
Wait,
Yeah.
the property has ghosts?
A ghost,
A ghost.
at least one ghost, possibly more. We have only confirmed the existence of one.
Let me check this form really quick. The undead have no prior claims. You're still in the good.
Oh, goody.
Oh, good. Thanks for
Mhm.
checking.
It cannot legally demand that you vacate the premise.
Oh, cool.
So when
Let's see
it
if
starts,
We had a lich try and do that once.
when it starts writing on the walls in blood, "Leave this place," we can say, "No, you."
I
And,
don't know if it will listen, but
But we have
yeah.
legal precedent.
but we do have legal precedent for it. That's good to know.
Mhm. Right. Let's see if our faith in the system is enough to banish this ghost.
Don't make us get a law mage in here.
So you may not be afraid of no ghosts, but are you afraid of the legal system of Waterdeep? Because you should be.
Yes. If you're not, you're being stupid.
Now I'm imagining a just really angry magistrate that is just a beholder.
Yeah, you see, now I want to believe that that's just Xanathar with a mustache.
So there's like, what? The city of Waterdeep is suing me for this? I'll be my own defendant.
Oh boy.
Son of a-
Right. Okay. Well, now that we have all of our legal documents and and we know the laws on our side, let's go and see if the ghost has burned down the building in our absence.
Sure.
Don't you want to win 2 gold?
Yes and no.
Yes. Well, I mean, you'll have gained 2 gold when the rest of us would have lost a lot of gold, and I would have actually, well, I would have lost a lot of gold and then an additional 2 gold.
Mhm. Think about it this way: if the whole place burns down, you're the only one who gets to come out ahead.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
Why does she take it head? I don't quite remember why now.
Because I bet in favor that it's been burned down.
Mm-hmm. All right.
The ghost probably wants that place for itself, so it probably won't burn it down. You would think.
I feel like a conflict force has been playing chance this entire time. We don't know anything.
But at the same time, I feel like there was no.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So you guys start heading out to go find yourself another bus to get back up to the tavern. On your way, you see a different magister just walking along, and he's being escorted by 4 city watch members and a young robed man who's chanting with his eyes closed. And yeah, they just passed you.
They look so important.
I think that might be ours.
I'm
That'd be
just
surprising if it was that quick.
I really don't think it was ours.
Probably not.
It's a different magister. This is a dude.
Okay.
Appears to be human, not a tiefling. I'm just really happy you guys tossed that set of dentures.
Oh, great, Luke. Good job.
What have I unleashed?
You took away the easy button.
I don't know.
No. Here's the thing: we tossed down basically a warlock item
A cursed set of dentures.
into.
You guys, okay, honestly, you guys tossed down a night hag's teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any normal hag, a night hag's. A demonic night hag.
Oh god.
Yeah, but there's
Hey.
a guy with a greatsword just waiting at the entrance.
Yeah.
The reason I'm happy is, yeah, that wizard was probably looking for disruptions in the weave.
I just sensed some deep shit just went on around here. What the fuck was going on? Yeah, we should leave.
Yeah. I will say that Martha's pact is a little weird, so anything related to it is probably very bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you eventually find a bus and make your way back up. I'll go away from this PDF that I'm looking at for no reason and swap you guys over to Troll Skull Alley. And you guys find yourself once again at the north entrance. I should just grab you all in bulk.
She hands Gnarl to gold coins.
Nice.
See a man in a cloak just standing outside watching you guys go by.
Define man.
A human.
Okay.
Hi. You.
Hello?
Why are you creeping?
Why are you creeping? I haven't seen you down this road before.
We've been taking the south entrance. Sorry, we're the new owners of Troll Skull Manor.
I already know.
Oh, that. Yeah. Hi.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fair enough. And what would the new owners of Troll Skull Manor's names be?
Martha.
I come up and offer my hand.
He just looks at it. He
Venarius.
does not offer you his hands. Has them behind himself. Just holding his hands to hand.
Venarius Noir. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too. The name's Vincent. Vincent Trench.
Vincent Trench? Is it because you wear a trench coat?
What, they named it after him?
Did they name the coat after you?
No.
Oh, so you just grew into that thing.
Trench like a trench you'd use to irrigate.
Oh!
Oh, so they...
Oh!
So your surname just means hole in the ground.
Long hole. I didn't
Only
pick it.
asking,
That's fair.
It's
That's
only
fair.
asking, what do you do around here?
I investigate.
Oh, what's she investigating?
Currently. Besides you, I have a woman looking for her man. I have someone writing graffiti on a piece of property. Little things.
You said besides us?
Well, I assume
Obviously.
he mm-hmm.
You're wandering down my road.
Oh. You said it in such a way as if to make me think that.
We were under investigation.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
Do you feel you should be under investigation?
No, it's just...
They better not.
Niall's just kind of tugging Venarius' kind of sleeve. Just goes, hey, I think he's a private detective.
you don't say.
Well, there was definitely about a week that I've completely lost to a drunken stupor. I would like to know what I did.
Your name would be
Rava Fira.
I think I have a couple articles about you.
You do?
Of course he does.
Yes. I'd be willing to impart them for a few nibs. Copper pieces.
Sure. What did I do? What did I get into?
Fair
He knew what he
warning.
did last summer.
I am currently being paid to make sure she stays out of jail. So,
And
But-
She hands over a couple collar pieces.
you take them.
Venarius Ven just mutters, okay, there's articles on her, but not on the legendary thief? Okay.
What did
how
I
quietly
do?
How quietly did Venarius say that?
It's very much muttering, just like, okay.
He pops open the door, and you can see about 5 or 6 locks on the inside of this door. Like, it's heavily boltable.
Mm-hmm.
And walks in. Are you any of you going to follow him inside?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
I'm curious what articles he has on me.
Mm-hmm.
And also why also if they've been printed, because I'm sure they haven't. Her father probably would subdue anything like that.
Yeah, no. The only thing extremely interesting about his property is that there is a single sign for his private detective business, and it's just a wooden sign with an orange and black cat's eye. But yeah, inside it's a regal-looking apartment. You can see a large desk and different filing cabinets, and yeah, he busts open a filing cabinet. Let's see, Ah, Rav. Okay, here you are. And he'll pop it open, and there's quite a number of clippings from various papers about you, your family, your parents, and specifically about your various drunken stupors. It looks like you got caught wrestling in drugged haze inside of just this random tavern in the trade ward.
That's good. Keeps looking.
But yeah, no, basically it's a bunch of just broadsheets that have been clipped that are specifically articles about you.
Do these actually run in the papers?
Oh yes, there's quite a number of papers here within Waterdeep. I
Wait, hang
find that I'm yes.
on. No, just kind of looking around. Like, how important are you?
Uh,
Oh,
Shrugs.
you must know she's a noble woman.
What?
Mhm. Yeah.
She's from Silver Moon.
Shrugs again.
But I, but
Ugh.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
notice?
You didn't know?
no,
I
no,
don't. I mean,
no.
okay. Fair. I don't talk about it much.
I mean, I've literally had to like hold your hair back while you vomit, and on more than one occasion dress you. I think I need to be in prison or
Okay,
something.
that one's a lie.
Okay. One of these days, I mean, it's clearly not been put into the trimmings. That time in the mill pond, the boat race. Yeah, it was that or hypothermia.
That is definitely a lie. I don't think I've known you long enough for that.
To be fair, the whole nobility thing came up, at least for me, when I was introduced to Marza to deal with her, as opposed to after we broke you out of jail. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
well,
was just kind
bailed
of
you out of
there.
jail, but yes.
But yes.
But yes, these are my articles I currently have on you.
Hmm.
You really should do more to keep out of the city guard's attention, but other than that, you're mostly clean.
Well, all right then. Interesting.
Mhm. I assume that these are like very small time papers comparatively.
Yeah, they're not huge articles, and he's clipped specifically anything that has to do with an individual and then files them away.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
almost
ever
like
con-
he's doing a clipping service.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like. Hmm. You ever consider branching out into bounty hunting?
Oh, I do bounty hunt every
Ah.
once in a while.
Hmm. Have we ever gone after the same person then? Feel like I would have remembered you.
Yeah, probably not.
Hmm. Well, it's good to meet you. Sounds like you're a good person to know if I'm going to continue doing jobs in this city, other than keeping her nobleness out of jail.
As
Yes.
this talk is happening, Ven is just kind of poking around when any papers are exposed, just to see if there's anything on him, because now he's feeling insecure.
I mean, most of it, everything is filed away. His big desk, you actually see that there is a black piece of cloth along it, covering whatever's underneath.
Uh,
Like, the man has secrets. He is an enigma.
Enigma wrapped in a mystery.
Actually,
Is there anything else I can...
yeah. Do you know about the murder that happened in the manor? The previous owner, the elf.
Oh, a terrible affair.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf made quite a few enemies.
What did you do to make so many enemies?
He ran a tavern, talked too much, pried too much.
Mm. So it wasn't just a robbery gone wrong.
I don't believe so, no.
Well, do you know anyone in particular who would have been interested in keeping him silent? Because unfortunately, while they might have silenced him, they didn't keep him from passing along any information, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, it was before my time. I've only heard stories about it. Um, there was an adventurer who he had particularly pissed off.
Right. Well, it's been lovely to talk to you, but we now have to go deal with the ghost living in our new house.
I mean, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
It is getting a little late, though, so I must bid you adieu.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, then.
And once he lets you guys out of his property, you hear the click of all of his locks locking.
So it was a murder,
Yep.
Yep.
like an intentional murder, for that matter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's where we should end it.
Yep.
Yeah.
With us realizing that
Mm-hmm.
there's
Some bad shit happened to Leaf, and he's dead now. Also, some bad shit happened to your property.
Ever so
That
slightly.
was kind of obvious from the first.
Mild
Yeah.
understatement.
Mm-hmm. Have to say, I greatly enjoyed Rava deciding this random innkeeper was to blame for the body they found, and then realizing, no, it couldn't be him.
Just
Just right in the middle of it. Yeah.
I know that was great. That was
What do you
just
Shaking my
expect
head.
from her?
that was such a non sequitur there.
I wonder if that guy's just like gonna end up like he was supposed to be important, but we just ended up fucking everything.
Emic? Who knows?
Who knows?
Probably not.
I feel like he's there for if the group really didn't want to end up running a business. He's just there to turn that business into gold we can just use for adventuring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And then
Although I gotta be
Rava,
honest with you, this building is very important for some reason. They want you to have a place that's your base of operation.
yeah.
But as your GM, I am entirely okay with you guys saying, fuck it.
Like, I'm fine with having a base of operation, but, like, Martha does not care one way or the other.
Yeah, no.
The big issue is that, like, it's going to be a big investment. That's the issue. Like, I was talking to someone who ran this, and they were like, or who like was playing this as well, and they were like, "Yeah, no, it was like, I don't know if you're going to change it or not, so I'm not going to say the number." But they gave me a number amount of the gold investment, and I'm like, that's not reasonable, like at all.
I'm not
Your turn.
changing it. It's pretty horrific. It's great because I'm a terrible human being.
Oh boy.
But that's what investments are for. And you guys have somebody. Rav specifically has somebody who's willing to give her a line of credit.
Yeah, she
No.
goes to her dad.
No, not even her dad.
Oh,
The
who?
Zents.
Istrid.
Zents. Do you want to get in more debt with the Zents?
No. I'd rather ask my dad. Father, could I borrow an absurd amount of gold?
You would probably borrow money to pay off your debt first before you think about doing anything else.
Well,
anyways.
Rav's dad doesn't know about the debt.
Yeah.
True. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Second
Yeah.
of all, this is a debt to a criminal. It's a loan shark thing where they'll just keep on saying, "Yeah, by the way, get another $250 interest."
Which in this game, for some weird reason, the actual moneylenders are just as bad as the loan sharks. Except instead of sending thugs to beat you up, they send the city watch to take everything from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. All right. Well, guys, I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get me some sleep.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I had
Okay.
fun. I hope you guys did too.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Good.
Yep.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and end that. Also,